Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Bronson Reed was given a new WWE name after stealing from Roman Reigns this past Monday night on Raw. The former North American champion will be competing in a marquee tag team match this weekend at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman, Bronson Reed, and Bron Breakker interrupted Jey Uso during the SummerSlam kickoff show today. Reed still had the shoes he stole from Roman Reigns this past Monday night on WWE Raw. Heyman hilariously referred to Reed as the tribal thief during the SummerSlam kickoff show, and you can check it out in the video below. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. This is the tribal thief, Bronson Reed, and the leader of our group, Bron Breakker," said Heyman. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns will be teaming up to battle Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker this weekend at WWE SummerSlam 2025. Seth Rollins is also a part of Paul Heyman's faction, but he suffered an injury during his loss to LA Knight last month at Saturday night's main event. The Visionary also won the men's Money in the Bank ladder match and has until June 2026 to cash in for a title shot. Vince Russo reacts to Roman Reigns' WWE return. Wrestling legend Vince Russo recently shared his thoughts on Roman Reigns' return to WWE television. The head of the table went on hiatus following WrestleMania 41 but returned last month on Raw. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw show, Russo commented on the 40-year-old's return to the promotion. He noted that Reigns didn't help CM Punk upon his return and admitted he didn't know what the issue was between the two stars. "When Roman Reigns came in and he helps Jey up, then he goes over to Punk. I don't even remember the Reigns-Punk history. I don't remember it at all because it wasn't a story. It all revolved around matches they had, and this and that, and one match runs into the next. I'm like, what is the history between Reigns and Punk? I don't even remember." From 47:35 onwards. It will be interesting to see if Reed and Breakker can defeat Reigns and Uso this weekend at SummerSlam. The WWE Universe was left stunned on Monday Night Raw as Bronson Reed did the unthinkable, stealing the very symbol of supremacy from Roman Reigns himself. And just 24 hours later, WWE management delivered a shocking announcement that may change Reed's career forever. Not only was he not punished, but he was rewarded with a brand new persona and a chilling new name, the Juggernaut. The steal that shook the island. It all started in the closing moments of Raw. Roman Reigns had made a rare appearance, flanked by Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, as he issued a warning to the locker room: "Acknowledge me, or be erased." The tribal chief was basking in his returned glory, clutching his undisputed Universal Championship and wearing his trademark lei. But while he was distracted by chants of "We want Jey," an ambush was already underway. Bronson Reed, who hadn't been seen on Raw in weeks, stormed through the crowd, leapt over the barricade, and flattened Jacob Fatu with a Samoan drop of his own. Solo Sikoa rushed in, only to be bulldozed through the steel steps by Reed's sheer mass and fury. The crowd gasped. Roman turned, too late. Boom. Tsunami splash. The arena fell silent. Bronson Reed stood over a broken Roman Reigns and did something no one expected. He ripped the lei from Roman's chest, held the undisputed title aloft for a moment, and walked off into the crowd with it. Security never got to him. Social media exploded. WWE response. With a new identity. Speculation ran rampant. Was Reed fired? Suspended? Backstage chaos? Fans expected a fine or ban, but instead, WWE posted a cryptic graphic on Twitter the next morning: "He is now the Juggernaut." Triple H confirmed it moments later in a video message. Last night, Bronson Reed didn't just make a statement, he started a war. "You want to take from Roman Reigns? You better be ready to carry the weight." And starting now, Bronson Reed is no more. The man who walked out of Raw is now known as the Juggernaut. Because nothing can stop him, not even the head of the table. The name, inspired by Reed's raw power and immovable force, was a nod to both myth and reality. Juggernaut wasn't just a moniker, it was a threat. The backstage fallout. Reports from behind the curtain revealed Roman Reigns was furious. Multiple sources said Paul Heyman refused to speak to anyone after Raw went off air. Jacob Fatu, who had been humiliated on his SmackDown debut just weeks ago by Reed, was seen punching a locker. Solo Sikoa had to be restrained from storming the production truck. Reigns reportedly told Nick Aldis and Triple H, "He doesn't realize what he just stole. That wasn't a prop. That was sacred." But Triple H stood firm: no punishment. Instead, a reward. This wasn't just about chaos. It was about a shift in power. Reed speaks. On Wednesday, Reed posted a haunting video to Instagram, with no music or effects, just him, sitting in a dark room, wearing Roman's lei around his neck. "I'm not here to play island games. I'm not here to sit at tables. I build my own tables, and then I smash them. Roman. You called yourself a god. You thought no one could touch you. But the juggernaut doesn't kneel. He crashes through walls. Through myths. Through legacies. You say you're the head of the table? Then I'm the earthquake that flips it upside down." Fans and critics alike were stunned by the intensity of the promo. Some compared it to Samoa Joe's early work, others to a modern-day Vader or Taz. But one thing was clear: Reed, now the Juggernaut, had found his voice. On the following SmackDown, Roman Reigns appeared again, but this time, no smile. No showboating. No championship belt. Instead, just a quiet fury. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he addressed Reed directly. "You think you embarrass me? You think taking this," he holds up a replica of the title, not the real one, "makes you a king? No. It makes you my next sacrifice." The crowd roared. Then came the official announcement: at WWE Payback, it will be Roman Reigns versus the Juggernaut in a non-sanctioned fight, with only one way to win: knockout or surrender. Insiders say not everyone in the bloodline agrees with Roman's emotional reaction. Jacob Fatu reportedly blames Solo for the ambush and for letting Reed through. Meanwhile, Heyman is rumored to have met privately with Triple H about contingency plans. Could Reed's chaos be splitting the bloodline from within? Some fans speculate that this might be the true downfall of Roman's empire: not Cody, not Seth, but a former NXT monster who was overlooked for too long. Bronson Reed's transformation into the Juggernaut has been nothing short of shocking. He's gone from mid-card purgatory to main event disruptor, taking on the very foundation of WWE's modern mythology. He didn't ask for permission. He didn't need a stable. He didn't come from a dynasty. And maybe that's what makes him so dangerous: he has nothing to protect, and everything to destroy. Whether or not he defeats Roman Reigns at Payback, one thing is clear: the Juggernaut has arrived. And in WWE, nothing will ever be the same again.